can we possibly achieve anything in our lives without first taking it to prayer? Without asking our Lord for the wisdom and insight that we need to do his will? Albert and Albrecht desperately wanted to attend the art academy in Nuremberg, yet they knew that their father could never support them. So one day the brothers made a pact. They would toss a coin. The winner would go to the art academy, but the loser would suffer a double loss. He would not only have to work in the nearby salt mines, but with his earnings, he would have to support his brother's schooling. They tossed the coin one Sunday morning after church. Albrecht won the toss and went off to the art academy. And Albert went down into the dangerous mines outside of Nuremberg, and for the next 4 years, he financed his brother's education, whose work, by the way, at the academy was almost an immediate sensation. And so by the time he graduated, Albrecht Dürer was already earning considerable money for his commissioned works. When the young artist Albrecht returned to his village after he graduated for a huge celebration in his honor, he thanked his brother publicly for the years of sacrifice on his behalf. Albrecht's closing words were, "And now, Albert, blessed brother of mine, now it is your turn. Now you will go to the academy, and I will support you with my earnings from my art." As they finished the toast to Albrecht's success, Albert said to his brother, "Listen, brother, thank you, but for me, it's too late. Look what 4 years in the mines have done to my hands. I can barely hold a glass to return your toast, let alone be able to make delicate lines on a canvas with a brush." Albrecht's heart was moved with pity for his brother. More than 450 years have passed, and Albrecht Dürer's masterful art pieces hang in every great museum in the world. And his most famous piece? Well, not long after his welcome home, when he graduated and had this distressing conversation with his brother, Albrecht painstakingly drew Albert's hands with palms together and his thin fingers raising skyward. He called the painting "The Praying Hands." We have two moments in our gospel today, two movements. The latter is action, which is completely dependent upon the former, which is discernment. Prayer and discernment are imperative to accomplish our endeavors and plans. The latter, without the former, will not accomplish God's will for our lives, nor accomplish his will in the world around us. There's a saying that we have in the spiritual life that we cannot give what we do not have. How can we possibly achieve anything in our lives without first taking it to prayer? Without asking our Lord for the wisdom and insight that we need to do his will? Yeah, we can certainly achieve success without God's help. But then, are the results an encounter with the divine, or are they purely self-serving? If we do not take the time to meditate on how God is working in our life, we may overlook key graces and subtle signs of God's presence and favor. Without praying about an action or choice we make, we could lose the significance of its redemptive effects, of God using us for a purpose. Everything we undertake, we want to do for the Lord, for the good of bringing about his kingdom here on earth. Hence, we invite his presence in every thought, every choice, every action, every word. We take the time to discern.